Ladies as well as gentlemen, Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone arena action. We're in the middle of a rogue run. Our first 2 wins were extremely straightforward, which is great. I'm glad to see that the population is growing to include more people than just people who crush Papa Boris. Lately, I've been having a lot of 6-win arenas, so it's a good thing I readjusted my definition of success to 6. I'm pretty happy getting to 6 wins. I'm unhappy that I'm, slowly going bankrupt here. I got 300 gold in my last run for reaching the 1,000 wins achievement, so otherwise my gold would be even more pitiable. But here we go, we're up against a shaman. Fukuda. Maybe this is a message like, fuck you, DA, like he's really unhappy with the DA's office or something. Anyway, we're gonna mulligan Eviscerate for the same reason I talked about before. We'll mulligan that, it's just expensive. I need to keep this because in case I don't draw anything good, I need to have like plays to make. Okay, this is fine. Assassin's Blade I'm not that thrilled with. It may or may not be playable on turn 5, we'll see. Raid Leader I'm also not thrilled with. It's very unlikely that this will actually have a use on turn 3. Ah, he's got a fast start. Okay, well, it is Fairy Dragon. Okay, well, this will actually die to a deadly poison, which I do not have at the moment. We'll play the panda. And wait and see what happens. If he kills that panda with removal, I will probably just drop the Blood Knight. Yep, the panda's dead. I'm just going to drop the Blood Knight. It sucks to lose the Blood Knight against the Fairy Dragon, but what sucks even more is losing the game. The Raid Leader is another option, but quite frankly, the Raid Leader dies to this axe, so it's actually not another option. I take it all back. Well, this game is off to a horrible start. Not only is my hand terrible, but my opponent has answers. He has continued answers. Motherfucker. This is no good. I'm already done with, Jesus Christ, 22. I really disagree with hitting me with the axe. That axe could definitely have other uses. Betrayal doesn't work here. This might just be one of those games that I lose. Like, I drop something down in front of him every single turn, and it makes no difference. He just kills it. It's possible. It'll be one of those games. You can easily kill this with Rock Biter Weapon or Lightning Bolt plus the axe or whatever. And this Fairy Dragon is going the motherfucking distance here. Yep! He has an answer. So it's not the best answer. I mean, he loses his creature motherfucking finally, but still, it's not really great. Okay, here what I either have to do is Fen and Knives and then Dagger to kill the wolf, or just put out the Assassin's Blade. So, not that thrilled with this Assassin's Blade. It took up my whole turn just to kill this wolf. Yeah, I've got this thing, but pretty much all I'm doing with this blade now, just so you know, is killing totems. 20 health. With him being a shaman and having pretty good burn potential, it seems unwise for me to do any more minion hitting. Okay, well, the Booty Bodyguard is a timely arrival. I think I will play him. And just try to trade. I think the Ogre was a temptation for sure, but getting hit by that Drake did not seem all that appealing to me. Ah, Fire Elemental, okay. This is getting ugly. This is getting really, really ugly. Okay, so Fan of Knives plus Betrayal will actually kill the Fire Elemental, and I think that's what I want to kill because it is the bigger threat here. Let's draw a card first. You should always draw cards first. Cult Master is totally irrelevant. We're going to Betrayal here. And we're going to play the Berserker. Not because I'm really thrilled about this, but just because it's better than doing nothing. So I guess I could kill off this Drake and go to 12 health. Oh god, that is not a good place to be against Shaman. This game, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from my opponent. He drafted well and played well, but this game was just pretty much stupid. I, drew some bad cards, I played my cards, and they all died, and then the game ended. I think it's actually over, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this game is over right now. Can I even kill this thing? I can't damage this, I can't enrage it. I can only kill it with my weapon. Yeah, this game's over. Okay, that was kind of retarded, but whatever. I sit in the comfort of the fact that there was nothing I could do. I'm pretty sure no matter what I drafted and no matter what I played, I was going to lose that game, because he just had the Fairy Dragon, which dealt a lot of damage to me. The Fairy Dragon was pretty much what won him the game, actually. He had removal, sure, but that wasn't what won it. What the driver was behind his victory was having that Fairy Dragon with the coin, which was absolutely the correct move. So he made the right choice, coining out the dragon. That dealt like 6 damage to me and killed my Ogre Magi. So after that, after he got such value out of the 2-drop and continued to have removal, I had no chance of winning. Well, shamans, man, they're good. Lately, like, my last, like, 4 runs as shaman have all sucked. I haven't had a good shaman run, I think, for maybe, like, even the last 5 runs. I don't know. I should look at my stats before the next game. I have not had a good shaman run in a while, so that game was actually kind of depressing for me, because it's like, oh, that's what I used to do with shaman. Then I started losing. Hey, a good hand! What the hell's up with this? Okay, we'll just, we'll keep this. It's fine. We have the second player curve, actually. We have 2, 2, 3, 4, and that's great. I don't really want to mess with that. You know what a card I've never seen once? I've never seen once my Backstab, and I've never seen once my Defiant String Leader. Meanwhile, this Blood Knight has shown up every goddamn game. So that's great. Warlocks do like to play aggressively. You might have an Argent Squire here. Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, so here's where I make the call. Oh, there's Backstab. Do I play the Berserker or the Sunfree Protector? The Berserker is potentially better, because you can inhibit some of my opponent's plays, but if my opponent just ends up killing it, I'll wish I had used the generic creature instead. I'm going to trust my instincts here. I think it's the Protector that I want to drop out. This is very likely to die, I think. If it ends up being totally unmolested, I will regret not playing the Berserker down, because of course being able to enrage this would have been nice. We have a really strong start here. This is the kind of start that might have helped me against that Shaman, although I doubt it, because the Fairy Dragon would not have been targetable by Backstab. I really needed a Deadly Poison in that game. So yeah, anyway, here I can make a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop, and I can also backstab at some point along the way, which is actually not unlikely against a Warlock if he's got like a Flame Imp or something. He's pointing something at me, and then he's pointing something else at me, so there's 2 different cards that target. I guess he's got a Mortal Coil. Well, that's the right move, because he's not getting ahead on cards, but he's not falling behind on cards either. So it's a reasonable move. Oh my god, I'm so glad I kept this Berserker. Man, little decisions make a big difference. So now, Shattered Sun Cleric plus Amani Berserker is pretty much, in my opinion, the best 2-drop, 3-drop continuation in the entire game. It's just so crazy strong to have a 3-4 that gets enraged, and has like 2 or 3 health after doing so. Oh my god. I can't wait to see what he plays. No! No! Come on. Oh my god, he didn't kill it. Wow. Whew. Alright, folks. I mean, this just goes to show how important it is to play accurately. He needed to kill this thing. Now, I think enraging here would be a bit greedy, because another Mortal Coil would, of course, finish it off. So do I go for greed, or do I just take the safe way out and backstab this thing? I'm going to take the safe way out. I mean, the backstab doesn't really get much better than that. So we'll just go ahead and keep our creatures at full health here and see what he wants to do. I've got another Shattered Sun Cleric. I can make this a 4-5. I can make this a freaking Chillwind Yeti with Enrage. I'm going to go for it. Mainly the thing that he wants to have here is a Shadow Bolt to kill this before it gets out of control. Barring Shadow Bolts, though, I'm in really great shape. That Wolf Rider, it had to kill my Amani Berserker. Well, anyway, this is interesting. We get to see... We've seen a lot of games on this channel, not a lot, but a decent number, where we like see our opponents learn something very important. So this is where we see the opponent learn that you need to kill your opponent's Berserkers with your Wolf Rider. Is he gonna kill everything? Oh, what a dick bag. Oh, Corruption. Okay, well, it's a terrible card, but it does kind of do the job here, where it kills my creature. If I had a Panda, I could save this. Come on, Panda! Okay, well, this is a bad play. This is a mistake. This is a stone cold mistake, because look, my Shattered Sun Cleric is gonna die. So all this does is it lets my Shattered Sun Cleric get a kill for nothing, really. He basically traded that 1 Goldshire Footman for 3 health, is what he did, because otherwise I would have hit him in the face. So 1 mana for 3 health is really, really bad. Like, Healing Touch is what, like 8 health for 2 mana or something crazy, or 6 health for 2 mana, and that's unplayably bad, so 3 health for 1 mana is definitely no good. Okay, this game's going swimmingly. I have card advantage against a Warlock who's like life tapped twice, and board advantage. So this is great. I have a number of ways of disposing of this. I can just Shattered Sun Cleric buff and kill it directly. Or, I mean, I have mana left over to use a dagger here, so I might as well just do that if I'm going to do that. Or I guess I could do both. Alright, we'll do this. We'll buff, kill, dagger, and I'm going to start swinging at his face. We'll start to pressure his life total here. I don't have any deadly poisons or anything in my hand, so there's no reason to keep it right now. If I draw an Assassin's Blade, just as well that I've used the Wicked Knife. Hanging on to this in case he does play like a Sunwalker or something like that would be nice. I've got 2 spell damages here, which could be good later on. I've used Backstab, but Fan of Knives and Eviscerate, it would still matter. This is actually a very good drop at the moment. I'd have to throw away both creatures to kill that. I could Cult Master, and I think I will. Rather than playing the Ogre and just waiting for him to kill both my creatures, let's just go ahead and cash out. If they're dead, let's get the cards for him. Ooh, Panda. I don't know. We'll see what my other card is first. Eviscerate, okay. So this could deal 6 damage, potentially, with both of these. I'm going to do a bit of a, what we call a greedy play. I'm going to play the Panda. So the reason this is greedy is that now I've got this 4-mana card in my hand rather than on the board. And, you know, that's not great to increase the cost of the cards I have, especially when I have this many. But it's nice to hold this on. Later in the game, potentially, I could drop it back down, keep it safe for now in my hand, and then, you know, trade in for cards and stuff. Okay, I've got a pretty decent endgame hand here. It doesn't look like it, but I've got one big creature, a removal spell that with spell damage help can bring down just about anything. I mean, this is really like a fireball once these guys are on the field. So in 3 turns at 9 mana, I can do dupe, dupe, a dupe, and then fireball. Siphon Soul on my 3/2. That's a sign of desperation for sure. Do I eviscerate that? Tricky situation. Let's see what I draw. Darkscale Healer. That, you know, maybe not the greatest thing right now. All I could do after that is play Eviscerate. I'd rather get some more stuff down. I guess the Ogre is what I really want to play, and that's also just 1 card. Technically, these 2 creatures would survive against the Flame Imp, barring help. But I don't really want to tip my hand with the spell damage. We'll just drop the Ogre. I could have made the Healer and a dagger, but I felt like it was worth it to put the bigger dude down. That way, if he kills something, the Darkscale Healer will also heal it up. My opponent's going to life tap. I still have card advantage against him, and life advantage and board advantage, so things are still looking good. Not to say that I can't lose, but I definitely have a big advantage. I have 7 cards to his 5. And a much better creature. He just used Siphon Soul on a 3/2 Panda. And he's just gonna drop a bunch of stuff. Okay, fair enough. Auctioneer, huh? Man, I might have to just use this Eviscerate before I do anything else. Well, we'll do this. We'll heal this, or hit that. Play that. And I might regret this, but we'll eviscerate this thing. He had 8 mana with nothing big to play. If he had something big, he would have clearly played it because I have a giant, so the best answer if he can't kill this is to play his own giant. So the fact that he played a lot of little stuff, that's not what you like want to do. It shows that that was the best that he could do. So I'm gambling he doesn't have any giants here. Now the disadvantage of that move, of course, is that now the Auctioneer has no spells to work with. That's definitely a drawback, but these creatures are so big, I can hit him down to like 8 health basically next turn and keep dropping more stuff. My life total is way too high for him to be able to burn me out. So I don't know, it seems like I just am in very, very good shape here, even though I didn't get to draw a card off of the Eviscerate from the Auctioneer. It's important not to get hung up on these like little combos and little interactions. You're like, ooh, if I do this and this, I get to draw a card. Like, it's so cool, and it is cool, but it doesn't mean that you need to give up everything to get it. Alright, the Blood Imps, wow, 3 cards and nothing? Interesting. Well, we'll go ahead and do this because it's good. I'll just Auctioneer and then Fan of Knives for 2 cards. Kill off that Blood Imp. I don't even see the need to kill that Flame Imp, really. We'll just swing for 10. So this Assassin's Blade represents lethal damage, barring any taunts. Plus I have lethal damage on the board. My opponent has his hands full here. I also have a charge creature. Okay, that is a good start for my opponent. Ooh, is it going to be the irrelevant last turn Molten Giant? We'll see. I think we decided that for it to be truly an irrelevant last turn giant, it needs to be free, and it needs to be irrelevant. Like, it needs to not help my opponent in any way. So no Defender of Argus or Sunfree Protector on this or anything like that. I think it is. I think it is. I mean, my giant kills the Fen Creeper, and these 2 creatures score the kill. I see. I have a Power Overwhelming or a Demon Fire. Okay, so now I still win. I just have, you know, the Assassin's Blade and the Stormwind Knight. He needs to have like another 1 mana. Hey, remember that Goldshire Footman? He'd need to have one of those, although he'd be at 3 health if he hadn't played the Goldshire Footman. Anyway, doesn't really make much of a difference. Let's just do this. And yes, add another one to the books of the irrelevant last turn giants. Molten Giants in particular. Good game, Kyoso. Thank you for giving me my next victory in this arena. What was that, my 3rd win? Because I lost that, like, horrifically bad game against the Shaman. At least it was quick. It wasn't painless, but it was quick. What is my 7 mana card? Oh yes, I have a Molten Giant in here. I've never actually seen that either. There are a number of cards I have never seen a single time. Never seen the Defy String Leader, never seen that Molten Giant. Probably some other stuff as well. Finally saw the backstab, and it was good there. I think I made the right call backstabbing the Wolf Rider. Joseo's specific? Is that what that is? Okay. Shattered Sun Cleric, I have to keep in case I need to just play things on turn 3 because my hand is terrible. Hopefully, of course, a 2-drop would come up. Oh, well, what's that, Boris? You're up against a mage? So yeah, let's make you the first player so you don't have coin, and let's give you a shit hand. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Notice, though, it's important that I kept this, because if I hadn't kept it, like, I could have, like, drawn my Boulder Fist Ogre or something, and it would have just been completely unwinnable. Hey, why don't you play a Mana Worm, and then coin out a Mirror Image? Why don't you do that? Oh, coin first? Okay, fine. Monty Berserker. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem. It's cool. You do what you do. Ah, Eviscerate. Look at you being all not good enough, because I'm not the 2nd player. Alright, we'll do this. Pass the turn. My opponent might be dumb and ping her Berserker. No, she's not going to do that. Okay. This game's off to a roaringly horrific start. I could use Dagger plus Eviscerate to kill this thing. The Dalaran Mage seems like a bad move. It just really just dies. Ah, oh, fuck my life. We'll play a Shattered Sun Cleric here. Pass on that dagger. See what my opponent wants to do. She's got lots of options here. Probably the Worgen and the hero ability to kill off the Shattered Sun Cleric is a decent one. That's a bit greedy, I think. Oh, wow. She is going for the throat here. Could I get a 2-drop once? No, not a chance. Well, here's what we have to do. I think I'm going to eviscerate this thing. And crazy as it sounds, I'm actually going to dagger this thing because I really just don't think I can afford to lose this Shattered Sun Cleric. So it sucks donkey balls that despite having a deck full of 2-drops, I just can't draw a single one to save my life. If I lose this game, it will be 100% the result of a bad draw. I'm not even going to blame it on the mage this time, it's just my draw was so terrible. So yeah, if I'd used the Shattered Sun Cleric to hit that Worgen, the Shattered Sun Cleric would have died to the mage's hero ability. Arcane Missiles, please do not hit this twice. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. That was ridiculous. Okay, luckily she had nothing else to do, but still, that was terrible. Oh my lord. Okay, we're going to hold this guy back. I don't want my opponent to know that I have it. I don't need to play this just yet. Let's not give it away. We'll do this. Pretty sure I'm not hitting anything with my dagger ever again. Not against a mage. This is already too low. We'll just play the Taunter in case of charging creatures and call it a day. Oh my god. Though that was actually the second time on this channel where we've seen the 1 in 8 Arcane Missile hitting a 3-drop all the times. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of a cheeky play here. We're going to put a buff on that sheep to stop it from just dying to the hero ability of the mage. This is 12 damage here, so in theory, if I have, 4 turns to live, I need to do 11 damage to her, which I'm kind of far from, especially with this coming down. Ugh. Oh boy. Well, let's see if the Gnomish Inventor will help me out, yeah? We're going to do the Gnomish Inventor this time, just in case I top deck the Raid Leader again. Come on! Not a chance. Do I play this? Everything I have dies to Flame Strike. Frickin' everything. Well, let's do this. I can't let her hit me with that. So that had to happen. There was just no option there. Man, do I play this into Flame Strike? Let's take a look. If I play this, she has Flame Strike. She'll be her 6th card. She'll have 5 cards left. It'll be her whole turn. It'll be 5/5. I think I do it. I think I bait the Flame Strike here. Basically what I'm saying is I'd rather she play Flame Strike than like a really big threat, you know? If I leave these Chumper Nuggets on the board, she drops like a Boulder Fist Ogre, what am I doing with my life? Here at least, I'm making her choose between trying to threaten my health or clearing my board. And of course she has Flame Strike, because of course she does, but whatever, it happens. Ten of Knives is intriguing, I don't think I need it. We're gonna drop this thing, heal up. We'll drop this guy for some board presence, and we'll pass the turn. So, 6 cards to 5, soon to be 6. I need to hit her for 10 damage somewhere for the Assassin's Blade to be the win. She has that, which actually isn't really the worst thing in the world. So, now my guy will die there, which actually is sort of shitty. Never mind, that is terrible. Can I use the Assassin's Blade on it? Whatever. I don't know. I think it's important for me to protect my creatures. Don't absentmindedly click the dagger here. You will lose your Assassin's Blade and cry. I think it was worth it to do that. 16, yeah, it's okay. It's higher. It's lower than I'd like it to be, but it's doable. And I still have 9 damage here. Oh, she's Arcane Electing. Good. Just don't do anything disruptive, and I'll be fine. This plus Ten of Knives is 2 damage across the board and a card, which is nice. Even if you use it against one target, it's not that bad, if you think about it. Hammer of Wrath is 4 mana for 3 damage and draw a card. With spell damage, this is 3 mana and 2 damage and draw a card. So the fact that it's hitting all the enemy minions is just, I mean, amazing with the spell damage. But the spell damage makes it so that even against a single target, it's still pretty good. She has a secret, okay. Pass the turn. Play another secret. Okay, well, Actually, Ice Armor is... I will always maintain that Ice Armor is a terrible card, but here... it might actually be... oh, wait. Check for Mirror Entity before you check for Vaporize. I finally learned my lesson. Oh, that's a great card. Neither of these is Mirror Entity? Oh, boy. Well, I'll see what's waiting for me here. There's the Vaporize. Does Ice Armor come up as well? Well, let's see. No, it's not Ice Armor. Uh-oh. I am guessing that that is some kind of a spell thing. Well, let's see if Deadly Poison gets countered. Wait a minute. Do I want Deadly Poison to get countered? I mean, this is a lot of damage. This is 6 damage for 1 mana. Currently, I have 9 damage here. If I put Deadly Poison on it, that's actually 15 damage. I think it's actually important for Deadly Poison to stick around. I'm going to have to Fan of Knives to check for the spell. Shoot. Well, it wasn't a spell thing. At least it wasn't a counter spell. It could still be a spell bender. So we know it's not Mirror Entity. We know it's not Vaporize. Oh, excuse me. We know what Vaporize. It's not Vaporize because you can't have the same secret up twice. So it's not Vaporize. It's not Ice Armor, and it's not counter spell. It could be an Ice Block, or it could also be a what's her face? Spellbender. I think it's just Ice Block or Spellbender. I think those are the only two. You bitch. Oh, whatever. As if. I'm just like saying Valley Girl things now. Okay. Well.
Here we go.
So Eviscerate actually gets countered by both of the secrets that she currently has. Yeah, it gets countered by them both. Because if it's Spellbender, it'll get redirected. If it's Ice Block, it just gets canceled. Well, here's what I have to do. I think I have to hit her like that. I'm going to play the Ogre, and here's what I'm going to do. Let me think. If this is Ice Block, and I use Betrayal on this to fish for Spellbender, then that'll really suck, because I lose the Eviscerate as well. And if she plays a Taunt or something, I'll lose the game. If this is Spellbender, and I Betrayal on this, then I win, because the Spellbender will steal the Betrayal, and then the Eviscerate will get the kill. And if I don't, then I will... the Eviscerate will kill the Spellbender. And then I still have the Betrayal around. But I think Spellbender is more likely than Ice Block, because Ice Block is bad. So I'm going to go for the Betrayal here. Please? Oh, yes! Oh my god! Oh, that was the most pro play I think we have ever seen on this channel, folks. I think that cancels out like 10 6-win arenas. The pro play that I just made right there. Alright, good game. Giselle was specific. That was well-deserved for Papa Boris. I'm very happy with myself. Okay, well, it's lucky that Spellbender can't counter Deadly Poison, or else I would have been in trouble. Or no, I actually fished for Spellbender with Fan of Knives to make sure that Deadly Poison plant landed. Man, I played that game well. That was me on my A game. You know, and you know what? If you're bitter that I'm bragging about myself, well, you've seen me be humbled. And if I end up losing this arena, at least I know that I had one really good game. Like, when I lose this arena, I'm just going to be like, you know what? That was a damn good game against that mage. What is up with these names? Unactionate? Unfortunate. Oh my god! There's the Molten Giant. That's the first time that's appeared. I'm gonna keep this around just in case. My draw is terrible. Unfortunate. Oh my god, that was really good. Now I really regret keeping that Eviscerate because I drew the other one. So where's my Defiance Ringleader now, huh? That'd be nice. Priests don't really have a good answer to Defiance Ringleader. And you might be thinking, well, Boris, nobody has a good answer to Defiance Ringleader. That is not true. Hunters can lay an Explosive Trap. Warriors can play a Cleave. Shamans can Forked Lightning. There are plenty of classes that have very good answers to turn 1 Coin Defiance. I just haven't been able to get it. Oh, that makes me sad. So there goes my coin. I have a handful of removal and this motherfucking terrible giant. I'll hang on to the dagger here in case I draw Deadly Poison or in case there's something that needs to be finished off. Unfortunate, that was so good. Oh my god! Oh my god! That is ridiculous. It took me a second to realize what was about to happen. That was crazy good. Now, as a priest, he's probably in the best position of any class. Shadow Word Death is a single card that will kill this off. And of course he has it! Ah, jeez. Well, we both got lucky there, but I think his luck trumps mine. I've got nothing to do here. Ah, well, that's actually good. So we'll do this. Still hang on to this dagger. Might need it. And does he have removal for this too? I got a bit of card advantage because I got to kill his Scarlet Crusader with my dagger. Ooh, this is actually really perfect. Yeah, well, let's see. I can play the Dalaran Mage and Eviscerate. It'll be overkill, but then I'll have this on the board. And I can keep a Shattered Sun Cleric in my back pocket. If I just Shattered Sun Cleric and Eviscerate, I kind of, you know, used up my secret, as it were. But I think it's also nice to put this up to 4 health. Just to, you know, make it shadow-proof. The thing that would make me cry, I guess, is if he plays an Argent Commander right here. Then the Shattered Sun Cleric was just a waste. Well, he had the Shadow Word Pain and the Shadow Word Death. Does he have the Argent Commander? So far, he's had the perfect card at every step. Ooh, he's thinking, he's pausing. I mean, if he had an Argent Commander, he'd play it. I don't know what else a priest would do over that to kill this Raging Worgen. Maybe I actually get to keep my Worgen? Maybe. Come on, let me get my Worgen. No! You suck! You suck, Donkey Nuts. Donkey Nuts are sucked by you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and swing for 3 and do the following. I'm gonna use up this dagger. Play the mage, play the dagger, and Deadly Poison. And you might think, well, Boris, why are you doing this? Aren't you just opening yourself up to an ooze? Yes, but the alternative was to waste my mana and do nothing with my turn. So I'd rather get my stuff out and have it outed than hold it back in my hand and lose because I didn't play my cards when I had the chance. So my opponent had, just to recap, Shadow Word Pain for my 2-drop, Shadow Word Death for my amazingly lucky Blood Knight, and then he also had, of course, the Holy Fire for my pumped up Worgen, and here's where my opponent makes his first mistake. He put the Cobra in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, never, ever, ever, ever put the Emperor Cobra in the middle of your creatures against a rogue, because Betrayal works with the Emperor Cobra's ability, causing both creatures around it to die no matter what. The only way they would live is if they if you had a Divine Shield. So my opponent had all the cards. That was his first mistake here. Will it be his last? I'm not going to eviscerate his face. That seems a bit silly. And I really would like to... Well, this Molten Giant's not playable for a while. Even if I get down to 20 health, still not playable till turn 10, you know. It's pointing something. Looks like that was a Holy Smite, maybe? Or a Cabal Shadow Priest? That would suck a lot, actually. This is a pretty good thing to steal with the Cabal Shadow Priest. Cabal Shadow Priest is a 6-mana Chillwind Yeti that also steals one of your opponent's 2 power creatures. Holy Smite, I guessed right the first time. Awesome. Now, he was pointing it at this for a second, which makes me think that maybe... Oh, that's awkward. 3... Oh, actually, I don't need the combo on this. Ah, it's perfect. I don't need the combo. So I'll just do this. Without combo. Actually, I could have comboed it out, but... Yeah, I am going to actually do the combo, aren't I? Will, unfortunately, not be able to play this guy. So I'm just going to dagger up with the Deadly Poison on for the same logic as before. Swing, swing. And we'll see what happens. So the problem with the Molten Giant is that Mind Control exists in the game. And I really would play just about anything else before I played the Molten Giant. This is unimpressive.
The light protects
That is also unimpressive. That is also unimpressive. Well, we have to analyze the situation very carefully here. He has some old cards here. Very old cards. Very old indeed. So I could play this, but if it gets mind control, then what? Well, I can swing for 3, 6, 7 down to 11. He can mind control it and heal up to 13. I'm not close enough. I think what I have to do is the following. I'm gonna do this. This. I'm going to leave this alive, which is a risk, definitely. It's a very big risk, but I think it's important for me to deal as much damage to him as I can. So that I can then play the Molten Giant and make it so that even if he mind controls it, he just promptly will lose the following turn. There's a risk here that he could play Dark Iron Dwarf and, you know, kill the Shadowstone Cleric, but that was a calculated risk I took consciously. This also makes me sad. But had I killed the Argent Squire, it would have involved damaging my creatures, so he would have been able to get the kill with this Walkenite Soul Priest anyway. And my guy actually lived to see the turn here. So let's think about the situation. I can swing for 2, 6, 7, 10, down to 14. And then I can play the Molten Giant, actually. I have enough mana. If he mind controls it... So 14 is his life total. Sorry, let me count that again. 2, 6, 7, 10. He's going to go to 4 health. I play the Molten Giant. He can't heal himself because of the Soul Priest, which is kind of funny. He could steal the Molten Giant, burn, but none of my stuff dies. Well, he could, like, kill, say, this with the burn. He's going to be at 4 health. This guy plus this is just enough to kill him. Another option for him would be to run the Soul Priest into my Molten Giant, then steal it, and then he can heal himself back up to 6. But then all my other stuff is alive, so notice how Mind Control is a card I mind way less than like all the Mage's stuff. Because the Mage's stuff, you can't really do anything against it. Like, you can't be like, what if my Mage opponent plays Flame Strike? Oh, everything I have is dead. Okay. Like, what if my Mage opponent plays a Blizzard? Oh, everything I have is frozen. Okay, like you can't play around Mages. But notice how against a Priest, I can actually calculate that no matter what he does, I will win if he Mind Controls my Giant, and I can just play right into, you know, his main Priest shtick and be totally fine. Now, the out that he does have is Shadow Word Death. So if he has that, then there's 7 mana with which he could do things. He could kill my Auctioneer, get rid of most of my damage, and then yes, I might lose the game, but I'm fine with that. I've already seen 1 Shadow Word Death. Might not have another one, might not have drawn it. And I'm threatening the win here, which I think was as good as I could do. I mean, what was my other option? To not play this? I think playing this was definitely better. So does he have the Mind Control? If I see Mind Control in this, I know I've won the game. It's over. Because this is lethal damage. Please be Mind Control, please. Yes! Alright, that's it. That's the win. Unless I've really missed something here. Oh, nope, still the win. 2, 3, 4. Yep, I'm good. He needed to have a heal rather than the burn. So, oh, he notices that. Wow, that was a fast concede! Jeez, that was so fast. Like, as soon as I swung, he conceded. It was like he had the menu open. Because you know if you press concede, the opponent's actions still go through. He had to have done that, like, super lightning fast. Anyway, that was a good game against a Priest. I hope you found that educational. I might need to put this in Papa Boris's greatest hits. I'm not sure yet. I think this one, if you're watching this in the greatest hits playlist, It probably means it ended well. I might put this into the playlist even if it ends badly, but I think I need this one to end well in order to put it in greatest hits. But anyway, it's had some really educational games. I think that the game against the mage was very educational for how to play around secrets, and the game against the priest was educational for how to play around mind control. Maybe we can put it in like an educational playlist. No, I already have too many playlists. Marty Prees. I don't think that name says anything. Okay, so again, just an educational point about mulligans. You want to keep your 3-drop. You don't want to mulligan this because there's a risk that if you mulligan this, you just have nothing to play. And you want to make sure you at least have a 3-drop here. Well, backstab is nice because it means if I draw my Defias ringleader, I'll be able to combo him out. Or I could just not draw him and just like never ever see him except one time against a mage where I can't play him because it's over. Oh, because all it did was die to a flame strike. Right. I hope this is a 3-2 rather than a 2-3. Fuck me sideways with the big pole. Okay, so do I play this? The problem is if I play this and he runs it and turns on Enrage, backstab doesn't work anymore. Might just be safer to dagger up, backstab, and kill it. But the problem is you have to backstab it first because backstab only works on undamaged minions, and then I'm taking 5 damage. Seems a bit crazy. We'll do this. We'll do that. So if he can't play Shattered Sun Cleric because this got coined. The best card he could have here is probably like an Abusive Sergeant. Or, Fiery War Axe is, also fine. That's, legit. Man, this is like that Shaman game. I mean, there was like nothing I could do. I had a terrible hand. There was just nothing. Nothing. I'm not gonna wait around for the day when I can like play around this Fiery War Axe. Whatever. You can have your card advantage, motherfucker. And we'll just see who comes out on top in the end game. So yeah, I started out way behind. My draw sucked, and his draw was amazing. Oh, okay. Icing on the motherfucking cake. So he had Fiery War Axe, Berserker, and the fucking Shattered Sun Cleric. God, Jesus Christ. Well, I can actually kill everything here, and I will. So this is where being a rogue is actually nice. That Eviscerate was a timely arrival. So we're going to backstab this, kill it. Suck my great hairless dong, you oaf. Alright, what's the story here? 4 cards, one of which is my fake dagger here, versus 5. So he got huge card advantage against me, because I was the first player. Okay, I guess it may... okay, you friggin' do that, you balf sacker. Hate balf sackers. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this Assassin's Blade. The Assassin's Blade, I've talked about this before, it's good to get it out while you have the chance. I also wanted to do that for the psychological factor to piss him off because he played the Ooze right before I dropped the Assassin's Blade. He's like, oh, I'll just play the Ooze. Fuck you! Assassin's Blade, bitch! And then, yeah, so the morale victory plus the fact that you should try to play this when you have a chance, otherwise it'll be dead in your hand forever, was what contributed to my decision. Okay, I'm getting very low on life here. The problem is I have to hit this thing, barring I draw a taunt. If I draw a taunt, I will play it. Okay, I will play this. I don't want to hit that Wolf Rider particularly. Do I? Whatever. 13 health is bad, for sure, but I got this thing, so I'm at 15 health. 15 health is okay. I'll stay at 15. The other 2 of these can hit him in the face, but I'll stick at 15 health. That's a very good answer to my taunter. Just why I hate Booty Bay Bodyguard, volume 752. God damn it! Are you kidding me? That was like the best commanding shot I've ever seen. It preserved his creature, and it, yeah, it preserved his creature. And it drew him a card. Well, we're gonna do this. I don't really think I have much of a chance otherwise. I mean, if I didn't hit it, it was gonna hit me. Like he said, well played, because he's a big fucking douchebag, and that's fine, but he was gonna kill me even if I hadn't hit it with that weapon. Leper Gnome. That is sad to see. And the Argent Commander is also sad to see. Ooh, he's gonna go after my creature, though. Smart move. Okay, well, what I think I have to do here is kill his stuff. I just don't have any other options. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I will hit him in the face and get my dagger up. So I'm at the point now where even with the Darkscale Healer, I auto-lose to an Arcanite Reaper, and I'm pretty sure I have no taunt. I've already played my Sun Fury Protector, and I've already played my Booty Bay Bodyguard. I think I don't have any other taunt here. Gurbashi Berserker is also a bit of a menace. Yeah, well, he had the godly start. Fiery War Axe, Berserker, and the Shattered Sun Cleric. And I had the answer at the end, but It's just too little too late. Do I play this? Or do I play this? This gets out the bigger creature. This heals me up. I'm gonna heal. This is a really terrible top deck. I would have loved to be able to actually, you know, play something. But it's not to be. So, I'm both annoyed and happy that both losses in this arena so far were just due to purely 100% to just bad draws. The Shaman had a godly draw against me, this Warrior had a godly draw against me, and both cases my draw was a bit weak. Here, I did get the timely Eviscerate to clear him out, but still. It was just and then again, he kept the pressure coming. It was just too good the whole way through. So, I'm not that bothered by it. Oh god, this is getting a little scary. He's gonna start going for me, which is very reasonable. I don't begrudge him that in the slightest. Well, we have to use Betrayal here. The question is where? I think here is where I gotta do it, right? Maybe I should hit this first, though, so I can actually survive. Haha, okay. We'll do this. We'll do Betrayal on that. And unfortunately, I could kill this, but this thing lives. I can't do that. I have to just trade. And we'll do this and this. So I'm losing times a million to an Arcanite Reaper. I also now lose to a Mortal Strike, Kor'kron Elite, Argent Commander, Warsong Commander, plus any other creature. I just pretty much lose the game. But there's a non-zero chance that he just doesn't have anything. So in light of that possibility, we're gonna keep on trucking. Okay, well, I think I just don't really have any options here, do I? I'll just kill this, and then I have to 2-for-1, like that, swing in the face, play the dude. And again, my odds of winning are so close to 0 as to be practically 0, but it is theoretically possible. So I'll just play it out. With apologies to anyone who's impatient and just wants me to concede. Okay, that's probably going to do it. That looks like a Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh wow, he's slamming to fish for a creature. And he's going to Battle Rage to fish for more creatures. It's well played. He didn't draw what he needed. Interesting. So here's where I have to make an interesting calculation. What's less likely to make me lose? Giving up a creature or taking 2 more damage? So what's realistically the difference between 4 damage and 2 damage when you're a rogue up against a warrior? Fiery War X still kills you. Oh, Fiery War X, it still kills me. I'm not gonna, it'll just kill me in 2 turns. So yeah, Fiery War X kills me either way, Arcanite Reaper kills me either way, Gorehowl kills me either way, Kor'kron Elite, Argent Commander, Wolf Rider. Ah, the Wolf Rider is the one that makes a difference. Alright, so what has he got? 25 health? This is 9, I can take him down to 16. Or I could take him down to 20. I believe I do kill him a turn sooner if I hit this. Well, no, I'm only giving up 3 damage, because otherwise I'm taggering him in the face. But then I'm opening myself up to a cleave if I do this. Alright, well, but then I play this, so cleave might whiff. Fan of Knives would have been awesome here. I would have killed this, drawn 2 cards, that would have been good. Funny thing is, it might not even matter in the end. Alright, we'll do this. Play around a Wolf Rider, I guess. It is, by the way, highly probable that no matter what I do, I lose regardless. Just an FYI. But, again, might as well try to, you know, practice my brain's calculation skills. He's drawn 5 more cards than I have. Wow! Slam, Commanding Shout. Okay, so I'm dead now. This is 2 damage, and he also has a taunt. If he hadn't had this as 9-12 damage, I still wouldn't have killed him. 13. So I need a taunter or a life gainer. I don't believe I have any of those in my deck anymore. Balls. Well, we'll do this. Chrono Deadly Poison, draw a card. I have an irrelevant last turn Molten Giant. I will not give him the satisfaction. I will go out in style and kill that thing. Yeah, I just wasn't able to get enough damage on because his start was too good, but his mid-game and late game were really bad. So yeah, I could have won that game if his opening draw was anything less than perfect. God damn, that game was annoying. Okay, so anyway, like I said, it's both frustrating to lose when you like know that there was literally nothing that you could have done to win, But at the same time, it means that you're not playing badly. It just means that you got unlucky, and that happens sometimes, and sometimes it happens more than once in the same arena. I said in the beginning I thought this deck could go to 6 wins, and I really think it should be able to, because everyone that we've played against that we've beaten was a pretty solid win. Maybe that mage was a bit close, but everyone else was a pretty solid win, and the losses were just like, it wasn't like the person had a better deck. That's the thing. That shaman didn't have a better deck, the warrior didn't have a better deck. They just had really, really good draws, that was all. Okay, so we're up against another paladin. I think it's a good matchup. Dark Tan. Not to say that I can't lose, just in general it's a good matchup. We're second, that's nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and send back this and this. I'm gonna try in vain to get that frickin'... There he is! Ah, finally. Okay, this is a very fast start here. Now, it all dies to consecration, but I'm assuming he's going to give me some stuff to trade. No, don't play a 1-drop. No! Yeah! Lame. Well, this is actually not the end of the world, I suppose, because this only trades against one of my dudes. And then if he makes 1/1s, I can protect this guy with my dagger. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. And I might even end up playing around consecration here if I don't play this out. Ooh. Interesting choice by my opponent here. Not killing my ringleader. Well, I have a number of interesting options here. I could actually like panda this guy back. I could kill the recruit with this dude, panda him back, and then have him later. I like that move a lot. I'm actually gonna do that. I don't know why he didn't do it. I mean, is this thing ever gonna be any better? I think that was about as good as it could get, really. So I'm hoping that he has a slow start. I'm hoping he plays another recruit, because then I'll have the ultimate turn. I'm gonna Elven Archer, kill his recruit, and then combo out the ringleader. Then everything dies to consecration. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll just... Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. I need my ooze. I need my ooze right now. I need my ooze. Immediately! Please! Oh, nope, it's not the ooze. Shit, this is gonna be a disaster. Do I do this and just open myself wide up to consecration? You might think it's a bad idea, but what else am I doing? Making a dagger and sitting on it? That's no good. Dagger doesn't even kill his 1/1s anymore, because they're 2/2s. I just need to go for it. I'm behind after that weapon. I will open myself up to a consecration. So he gets to use consecration to kill 2 cards that I played, essentially. And I get to draw a card back up with the Gnomish Inventor. Now, the Gnomish Inventor will take out his recruits. So I think it's fine. No, he's not going to do it. He's going to make a 4/3 and another 4/3. Okay. He's also going to kill that thing. Oh, that sucks! I was going to Fan of Knives and kill off both of his things. Now Fan of Knives comes up a bit short. So, Cult Master I could trade both in for a card, but then the other one lives. This draws a card, but then I can only kill one of these again. I really would like to just kill them both. Is that possible? It's actually not possible, is it? Oh, it is possible if I use the Deadly Poison. Aha, we'll do that then. Do-doop, do-doo, do-doop, do-doo. Yeah, we'll just do this. I'm just not gonna dick around. Yeah, I could have waited and tried to use Cult Master, whatever. I'm just not gonna dick around though. I think it's important to clear things out against Paladin. Sorry, he's a 4/4 with Divine Shield. That's actually a little bit terrifying. Ah, this Deadly Poison is not quite enough. With this it would be though, that's funny. Okay, we'll do that. Sure. Fan of Knives, pop Divine Shield, draw a card. Ooh, Eviscerate, that's actually even better. Well, I'm not going to swing with this. I think it's better saved against his creatures. So, the story is, we have 4 cards to 4, but I have a deadly weapon, so I guess I'm in the lead. Barring, of course, that he has the play and could do something good with it. He's going to make a 1/1, which is, of course, very crafty, because he knows I don't want to use Deadly Poison on it. Wow, this is actually really good. So this game is starting to go very well for me, I would say, because now I get to drop down this Senor. That, and I could remake my dagger, but why not? Just play that. This is one of those battle cries that I just do not care in the slightest about wasting. It's a 2/3 for 2, it's good enough. These are safe from consecration. I've got more Deadly Poison. I'm fine with that. Now he gets a bit of card advantage here at the expense of time. He's trading time for cards. It's very reasonable. I'm going to get a card, though, off this Gnomish Inventor. So that's actually really good. Man, I'm really glad I drafted these 4-drops. Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Pass me that Arclight Spanner, bitch. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm not gonna put deadly poison on it. And and you might think, well, Boris, hang on. I mean, are you gonna put it on next turn? Then you only have one charge. You might as well put it on now. The thing is, what I might actually end up doing in the future potentially is remaking the dagger and throwing this one away to put deadly poison on it. To try to get both ticks out of it. That's actually not that big of a deal. Notice how terrible this card is. It just loses to my stuff. That's smart. I mean, it's a gamble. I could obviously backstab this, but I think he's behind, and when you're behind, it's worth it to take risks. We'll do this. Oh, man, do I really want to do that? I don't have anything else to play other than the ooze, and I don't want to play the ooze because it's a waste. Oh, no, I have a use for it. Haha. We'll do this. We'll do this, get a card. So I'm just building up card advantage. Ooh, perfect. Okay, I was gonna, after daggering this, rebuild the dagger into the poison, but I think this is even better. Put more presence on the board. So all these will die to a True Silver Champion, but he has to hit the Cult Master or else give me a card, and then I can Sunic Ooze the True Silver Champion. Super safe from Consecration, even with spell damage. This is not worth using Consecration Equality on. Oh, I guess he's gonna do it. That's fair enough. It is, I guess, 2 cards for 3. Oh, Avenging Wrath. Okay, so 2 cards for 3, and he also deals some extra damage to my face. I'm a little low on life, but I do have this thing. So let's heal up. Make a dagger. Deadly poison. And you know what? I'm going to start swinging at his face. I really shouldn't be hitting anything more with my weapon. Got a taunt to protect me if I need it. But yeah, that Avenging Wrath is actually better than Consecration. Consecration would have only dealt 2 damage to me. That Avenging Wrath dealt like 5. That's Avenging Wrath is 8, right? Yeah, it's such a good card. Okay, and a secret. Oh, he's got so much protection for this thing. It's stupid. So, how confident am I that this is Noble Sacrifice? This is going to be the pro play of the century. If I'm wrong, though, oh man, if I am wrong, I'm pretty sure it is. Whew. Okay, so I don't want to lose that 2 life. I'm not thrilled about this. Don't mistake me. But what I need to do is kill off this questing adventurer before things get really bad. So we'll do this, this, and I can't wait any longer for Divine Shields. We'll do the Blood Knight. If he plays, I think it's more important for me to get rid of a weapon than it is for me to get rid of Divine Shields. Plus, the weapon is more likely than Divine Shields are. Watch him now drop its Sunwalker. Spellbreaker. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Ah, he had it. I should have played the ooze. If I lose the game, it will be because I chose to blow this guy rather than blowing my ooze. That is so sad. Can I win? 9, 12, 13. Damn it, I need another Eviscerate. I do have one more in this deck, do I not? Nope. Okay. Well, shit. I have to. If this thing kills all of my stuff. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, how do I do this? Do I really pop Divine Shield with my face? I can't let him attack. What is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, 2 health. The odds of him top decking something that can deal 2 damage are a bit high, but I could leave this alone. The odds of him getting 6 damage are low. So, okay, that's the plan then. I'm going to just get rid of everything except for this thing. So, we'll do this.
We must cleanse the sun well.
On, I don't know. I do want to hit him as well. We'll kill one of these guys that way. We'll kill like this. We'll swing for 6. I think it's important to put damage on. Alright, so I'm threatening lethal. He would need to hit me for 5 damage. It's actually kind of unlikely. What does the paladin could do that? Oh, Reckless Rocketeer, I guess. Another one of those. Well, if he has a Reckless Rocketeer, then fuck my life. Oh, Blessed Champion. No, that's only 4 damage. Blessed Might is only 4 or 3. Blessed Champion would be 4.
Well played.
Does he have the Reckless Rocketeer? Okay. Well, it's another 6-win arena. I have had like a ridiculous number of 6-win arenas, which depending on whether you consider 6 wins a success or not, it's either really good or really terrible. It's crazy. It's like I've had like 6 of my last like 7. It was something stupid like that. No, I've had a few more than just 1 that didn't make it to 6. But I've had a lot of 6s and like almost no 7s or above. I'm happy with 6. I really am. I'm just sad that it doesn't make you money. Maybe I'm biased, but I feel like 6 wins should pay back the entry fee. That would be a little bit generous, I suppose, of Blizzard to give back the entry fee to a 7th of the people, to a 7th of all of the arena entries. Giving back to just under a tenth is a little bit more manageable for them. Oh yeah, what was I gonna look up? I was gonna look up something about warlocks from like 2 videos ago. I forget now, whatever. We'll see if I can win this game to get my entry fee back. Oh, mage. Strudels will have to work for it here.
You asked for it.
Okay, this is... What is it with me and getting terrible hands? We can look at the deck list. Well, actually, if we lose, we're not going to be able to look at the deck list. But you can look at the deck list. You can rewind, look at it. It's got so many early plays. This is insane. Oh, my God. Damn it. Well, so all we have is a dagger on turn 2. That's bad. I mean, if she plays something I can eviscerate, I will absolutely waste the eviscerate and kill it. I just have to. I can't afford to wait. Oh, and we're getting more stuff we can't play. That's awesome. Okay, I can't use this dagger on her face. It's just too irrelevant, and I might need it to kill off things. Oh my God. Why is everything... Oh, and of course there's the one thing that does not tie to eviscerate. I'm just going to throw this in the way. It's not great to lose it to the fairy dragon, but I just have to. I don't have any choice. Don't, by the way, hit this with your dagger and like try to hit it twice to kill it. That's just no good. Don't do that. Okay, Harvest Golem, I'll take it. I'll take it. Just gonna do the trade. It's totally legit. Okay, I only have 1 play. I really haven't had any options this game, have I? We'll just do this, because it's the only thing I can do. Oh, a money berserker! How nice of you to show up to the party. Thanks for showing up, buddy.
For the king.
Appreciate it. Oh, that's really horrible. They both end up like at a high life total. Damn everything. Okay, so dagger on this and fan of knives will kill off the Harvest Golem for good, leaving me with 2 mana. I could eviscerate this thing, so I could clear the board out by using my 2 premier spells, or I could just draw a card and hope it sticks. What are the odds this will actually stick? Like negative 22%. I can play the Taunter. I wouldn't mind him dying to both these creatures. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll play the Taunt. Yeah, we'll do the Taunt. And I will just go ahead and... I'm going to hit this with my dagger either way, probably, so I might as well just hit it with my dagger now. In case there are more things I need to hit later. This has been a terrible start. Oh, and look at this. All my stuff dies to Flame Strike. Oh, that's a really big Drake. Oh my God, that's so huge. It doesn't even die to a spell damage combo eviscerate. It's still only 6 damage. Motherfucker. Oh my God. I can't. This plus eviscerate with spell damage would be 5. With a dagger, that's only 6. It's still not enough. I have to do this move. I hate this. I hate this with all my life, heart, and soul. But I have to do this. And yep, just gonna eviscerate this right now. And use my dagger. Okay, well, this thing is going to die to the hero ability, so I basically just 2-for-1'd against that Twilight Drake, if you're wondering why I seem to be very low on cards. In fact, my opponent has 7 to 5, that's why. Ah, Mana Worm. Well, I guess it's better now than earlier? Well, at least this is Fan of Knivesable. The problem is I really want to play one of these on Fan of Knives, but I can't because it's not enough mana. Damn it. Well, I still have to do this. I'm not going to wait any longer. We'll just do this, see what happens. Deadly Poison seems to be what happens. I cannot Deadly Poison and use the Berserker. So which do I go for? I'm going to go for the board clear. Just going to clear the board here against this mage. 23 is high enough that I still don't mind getting hit. Might be able to play this on turn 10. Yeah. That's how it's going to be.
I got the best deal
Uh-oh.
anywhere.
Ah, she saved her coin for this fucking thing. Alright, at least she didn't draw another card off of it. So here's a tricky situation. I could Deadly Poison and then kill this guy, or I could just kill the Raging Worgen for free. I think I'll kill the Worgen for free, but first let's draw a card this way, since I'm not planning to play a spell. What if a Stroker? That's nice. Okay, we'll kill the Worgen. I don't see any particular reason to play the Berserker, to be honest. So we'll just make the dagger, and I'm not going to play Deadly Poison just yet. Because it doesn't even kill this, so it's not like there's any point in priming it up. And I would, if I am going to play it later, I might as well play it after I play the Auctioneer. Alright, she's got the polymorph for that, and also drawing a card, which is fucking lovely. Okay, so this has already drawn 2 cards. That's great.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
She'll buff it. Kill off the sheep that way. Well, it's a bit unfortunate. Betrayal does not quite kill this. Betrayal would kill the Shattered Sun Cleric, though. Okay, we'll do this. So I'm going to use Betrayal for the kill. And hopefully I get something that I can use. Nope. Not a chance. Damn. Well, let's put Deadly Poison on, draw a card. Call Mastery is useless. There's really no reason to hit this thing. So I guess I'll just hit her in the face. I hate having this around for like 3 turns. That Shattered Sun Cleric was really good because otherwise I could have killed it with the Deadly Poison. Oh, man. Letting a mage have that for 3 straight turns isn't good, but I guess I am doing okay on cards myself. Health is a bit low. At least if she has like flame strikes and whatnot, she can just choke on them.
Shall not fall.
Sometimes I forget.
Alright, she didn't draw any cards that time. I really need my removal spells. Jesus, can I not draw removal to save my life? Evidently not. Okay, well, I guess what I get to do here is play this for 5 and put taunt on it. That seems fine. All right, we'll do this. This guy. I hate how this puts all my eggs in one polymorphable basket. Maybe I'll do this instead. Even though it doesn't use up all my mana.
It's time for a little blood.
Shields up. Here we go.
I think that was worth it. Because the Shattered Sun Cleric died to this thing anyway. And if this gets polymorphed, it gets polymorphed. She has a Flame Strike for 5 damage. Which is enough to then pop Divine Shield. Well, that's a bitch. So she dealt with like a 8/8 with taunt and like high style, and now I'm going down to 12. I'm about to go down to 7. Why is it that every single arena, every single goddamn one goes to 6 wins? Man. So now I'm dead to a Fireball or a Pyroblast or whatever. It's pretty much over. Oh, well, she has a Polymorph, so I guess that giant could have been polymorphed if she hadn't Flame Struck it. She's actually pinging the sheep, which suggests she doesn't have the kill here. That's good news, I guess. And a Call Master. Okay. And that could have been a whole lot worse. So she still basically can do this thing. I think I've used up all my taunt here. That's actually a nice card to see. Let's do this. Cannot play the panda. You know what? I'm gonna do this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And I'm actually gonna do this.
Here we go.
So I take damage, but it was gonna hit me anyway. And it draws her a card, but I don't give a shit. I think the life is more important than her getting cards. She had a Polymorph and a Flame Strike. Well, that's how it goes against mages. You can never win. You can just hope. So she has 6 cards to my 5, and she's... I mean, 12 is like pretty much dead against a mage.
What to do? What to do?
Ready to ride.
So she's still going for cards rather than going for the throat, which I guess is a good sign. That's a pretty good card. Oh, look at that. The mage's overpowered hero ability is overpowered. Shock. Okay, the Assassin's Blade is terrible. Can't use it at all. We'll do this, and I think I actually need to do this Wombo thing. I could, of course, put the Assassin's Blade out, but I think health just matters so much more than anything else. this stage. Yeah, we'll hit her with the dagger and rebuild it. She's got nothing better to do. Cult Master is being very unimpressive here. And after this guy hits the panda, it'll also kill off the healer, which is awesome. I love that. I love it when my creatures die, because having creatures survive is for chumps. The Assassin's Blade is nowhere near enough damage to kill her. Oh, she's actually going to enrage this and kill off the Darksteel healer directly. Okay, sure, whatever. Oh, man. This arena run. All these... Why is 6? Why always 6 wins? Why never 7? Just, I don't know, for a crazy change of pace. I don't know. Why not 7 one time? That seems like it'd be fun. Don't you think it'd be fun to get to 7? Let's get a card here. Elven Archer. Thanks, game. Thanks. Oh, you won. We'll kill that because we can.
Here we
Dink. And remake the dagger. Getting it for 5 is not one of my favorite things here. I continue to be dead to all manner of terrible things that a mage could have. Even if she doesn't have the kill, she can kill the Cult Master. Stay at 1, pop the... Oh, wow. That seems a bit excessive. Okay. Of course, I have to get the mage who has Ragnaros. Okay. That's awesome. Zippity doodah! Zippity motherfucking A. Alright, well, let's give it a shot, shall we? And draw a card. I don't know what I could possibly draw that would matter here.
Here we
Oh my god. Well, I'm happy to get to 6, but I could definitely be a lot happier if I got to 7. I really feel like I've had like an insane number of 6-run arenas lately. Like at least 6 with this one. With this one, it's at least 6. So yeah, 6 is my new thing that I just always do. So if you enjoyed the arena, please like and/or subscribe as always. If you want to watch me get 75 gold yet again, stick around. This is Papa Boris's Happy Fun Time Bonus Hour. Hey, finally we got a good one. Oh man, this is good. So this is 135 actually, which is really good. I will finally accept that. I feel like karma owed me one. In our pack, we had a legendary recently, so I don't really expect much. 2 rares. I think I have them both, but that means it's a bit of extra dust. Yep, bit of extra dust there. 40 extra. Well. Whatever the difference is between... What is the... now I'm curious. Rares are 20, commons are 5. So 15 extra dust. Okay, that was really important. I bet you're really glad I took the time to see that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next arena run. It is going to be... Priest, Mage, or Warrior? I could do Mage. It'd be really embarrassing if I didn't make it to 7 with Mage after bitching about Mages so much, but probably will do Mage. It's just honestly just been a while since I've done it. So that'll be it, folks. Thanks much again for watching. I'll see you next time.